South Ferry on the IRT is a very historical station, but it never seems to be given the credit it deserves. Everyone knows you could ride a Terminating 6 to see City Hall, but far fewer know that a Terminating 5 train allows for sight of the South Ferry Loop. Even before this loop, there was an elevated station above. This station has plenty of history to explore, so let's jump right in. In 1877, the IRT 9th Avenue Elevated was extended south to terminate at South Ferry, with 2 tracks and an island platform. In 1878, the 3rd Avenue Elevated was also connected to the station, using the same tracks and platform. This was only temporary, as in 1879, the 3rd Avenue Elevated got its own 2 tracks with an island platform, to the east of the 9th Avenue tracks and platform. Side platforms on both sides of the station were also added. Later, the 2nd Avenue Elevated was also connected and used the east tracks, and the 6th Avenue Elevated was connected using the west tracks. As the subway system grew and L's began being removed, the service at the station slowly dwindled. First, the 6th Avenue Elevated was demolished in 1938, then the 9th Avenue Elevated in 1940, then the 2nd Avenue Elevated in 1942. The 3rd Avenue L hung on to the station until 1950, when all South Ferry elevated service ended and the station was demolished. In 1905, the IRT subway's southern terminal was built. Trains would stop at Bowling Green, then proceed south around a balloon loop with a platform on the outside. There was a storage track on the inside of the loop. In 1909, a shuttle service started running from Bowling Green to South Ferry during rush hours, as during that time, all Lexington Avenue trains continued to Brooklyn. The shuttle ran at various other times and for various other reasons, usually using the inner platform, throughout its life. In 1918, when the IRT H system opened, a platform was opened for the inner track. 7th Avenue trains used the outer platform, while Lexington Avenue trains used the inner platform. In the 1950s, only some doors could open because of the gaps caused by the sharp curve. Lexington Avenue trains began using the outer loop as a temporary solution until manual gap fillers were installed in 1959. These proved to be unreliable, eventually being replaced by automated ones. In 1977, all service to the platform on the inner loop and from the Lexington Avenue line was discontinued, including the Bowling Green South Ferry shuttle. This left only the 7th Avenue line stopping at the station, although trains from the Lexington Avenue line still used the inner track to turn around and return to Bowling Green. The South Ferry Loop proved to be a problematic station for many reasons. There were no tracks for terminating trains, or trains being taken out of service. Trains could only pass through the station. If a train was taken out of service at South Ferry, there would be many delays. Even if a train was simply stopped at the station for more than 90 seconds, the whole South Ferry branch of the 7th Avenue line would be backed up. It was simply not an adequate terminal for the one. In the 2001 terrorist attacks, the 7th Avenue line south of Chambers Street was closed, giving the MTA time to replace the loop platforms with a new, straighter, longer, more functional platform, with 2 termination tracks and a 10-car instead of 5-car island platform. This new station was placed into service in 2009 and saved time as well as increasing the capacity of the one route. But the improved station wouldn't last long. In 2012, Hurricane Sandy decided to flood the station with 24 meters of salt water. The outer loop reopened in 2013 to make up for the lack of non-submerged terminal. Eventually, in 2017, the loop was closed once again, placing the now dry South Ferry back into use. Well, that's South Ferry. I know you guys really like these history videos, and I have nothing better to do with weeks of free time, so I'll make as many as I can. Also, none of you are subscribed, so do that if you like my videos. If you stop liking them later, you can always unsubscribe. I'm a small channel, so it helps a lot. Thanks.